You open your eyes. The room is very quiet. You take a deep, slow breath. It is a new morning, and it is a beautiful morning. You feel the soft light on your face. You hear the world waking up outside. Every time you wake up, you get a new chance. Every time you open your eyes, you start a new story. You say to yourself, "This is going to be a good day." It feels calm. It feels safe. A normal day is not boring. A normal day is a beautiful gift. Sometimes we forget this. We run too fast. We do not see the small things. But today, we will slow down. We will listen to the quiet moments. We will find power in our normal life. You hear the birds singing. You feel the cool air from the window. You are alive. You are here. You are ready for this day. Let us walk through a simple, beautiful day together. Listen to my voice. Speak the words with me. Feel the peace in every step. Your day is starting now, and it is full of hope. Part 1. The Morning Light. The alarm clock makes a loud sound. It is time to wake up. You do not want to get up yet. Your eyes are heavy. Your bed is warm, but you stretch your arms. You stretch your legs. You sit up slowly. You take a deep breath. It is a new morning. You walk to the window. You open the window slowly. The cool morning air hits your face. It feels fresh. It feels wonderful. You look at the sky. The sky is orange and soft. The sun is rising. You hear the birds outside. They are singing their morning song. They are happy to see the light. You look down at the street. You see your neighbor. He's watering his green plants. He holds a green hose. Water sprays over the colorful flowers. He wears his slippers. He has a big smile on his face. He looks up and waves at you. You wave back. He says, "Good morning." You say, "Good morning." His dog barks once. Then the dog sits down quietly. It watches the street. Everything is calm. You see children walking to school. They wear heavy backpacks. Some children walk slowly. Some children run and laugh. One little girl eats a banana. A boy kicks a small rock on the ground. You see a woman carrying a baby. The baby holds a small toy. The mother sings a soft song. Her voice is very sweet. A man rides a bicycle past them. He wears a bright yellow jacket. He rides very fast. He waves to a friend. The street is full of life. It is a busy morning, but it feels peaceful. You walk to the bathroom. The floor tiles feel cold under your bare feet. You turn on the light. You look in the mirror. Your hair is messy. You smile at yourself. You splash cold water on your face. It wakes you up. You brush your teeth. You move the brush up and down. You rinse your mouth. You feel fresh. You feel clean. You walk into the kitchen. Your sister is there. She's making hot coffee. The smell of coffee is very strong. It smells so good. She pours the coffee into 2 cups. 1 cup is for her. 1 cup is for your father. You hear water running in the bathroom. Your brother is taking a shower. He is singing loudly. He always sings in the shower. His voice is not perfect, but it makes you laugh. It is a happy sound. Your mother is making breakfast. She cooks eggs in a hot pan. She toasts the bread. She cuts fresh fruit. Your father sits at the table. He reads the daily newspaper. He drinks his hot coffee slowly. He turns the page. He looks up and smiles. He says, "The weather is nice today." You say, "Good morning, Dad." Everyone sits down at the table. The table is small, but it is full of love. You eat warm toast. You drink hot tea. There is sweet butter and gold honey. The eggs are warm and delicious. Suddenly, your little brother spills his orange juice. The juice goes all over the table. Everyone says, "Oh no!" But then you look at his face. He looks surprised. Then he starts to laugh. We all laugh together. It is just a little juice. He wipes the juice with a paper napkin. Your mother helps him clean the table. It is a normal morning. It is simple. It feels warm. It feels safe. This is family. This is a perfect start to your day. Part 2. The world outside you. Stand up from the kitchen table. You wash your small plate. The warm water feels nice on your hands. You dry your hands with a soft towel. Now, it is time to get ready. You walk back to your quiet room. You look at the clock on the wall. It is almost 8 in the morning. You must leave the house soon. You open your backpack. You put your blue notebook inside. You put a black pen next to it. You add a sweet apple for a snack. You take your metal water bottle. You pull the zipper of your bag. Zip! Your bag is ready. You put on your clean socks. You tie your shoes carefully. You put on your favorite jacket. It is cool outside today. You check your pockets. You have your phone. You have your keys. You are ready for the world. You say goodbye to your warm family. Goodbye, Mom. Goodbye, Dad. See you all later tonight. Your sister runs to you. She says, "Do not forget your lunch." You smile at her. You say, "Thank you so much." You open the front door. The bright morning light hits your eyes. The outside air is very fresh. The green leaves move gently in the wind. You take another deep breath. You feel happy to be outside. You walk down the clean street. You walk toward the local bus stop. You see your friendly neighbor again. He is walking his small dog now. The dog sees you. It wags its little tail very fast. A little girl waves at you from her porch. You wave back with a big smile. Every time you smile, the world feels warmer. Every time you wave, you feel connected to people. 2 young students walk in front of you. They talk about their homework. They laugh at a silly joke. One student carries a very big backpack. They wear the same blue school uniform. A man in a bright blue shirt rides a bicycle. He wears a black helmet for safety. He rings his bicycle bell. Ring, ring, goes the bell. He passes you and smiles. You see a big delivery truck drive by. It makes a loud, deep sound. It stops in front of a white house. The driver carries a brown box to the door. Everyone has something to do today. Everyone has a place to go. You arrive at the bus stop. A few people are already waiting there. One young woman looks at her phone. She speaks in a different language. Her voice is soft and musical. An old man sits on the bench. He reads his morning newspaper. He turns the thin pages very slowly. A teenager listens to music with headphones. His head moves up and down with the beat. The bus is not here yet. You check the time on your phone. You have a few minutes to wait. You do not feel rushed. You look around at the beautiful world. The trees are very green today. Small birds fly from one branch to another. They look so light and free. A sleepy cat rests under a wooden bench. It does not care about the busy morning. Then, you hear a familiar sound. The bus is coming. It gets closer and closer. It stops right in front of you. The glass doors open with a soft hiss. You step onto the bus. You say hello to the friendly driver. He nods his head and smiles. You tap your travel card on the machine. Beep goes the card. You walk to the back of the bus. You find a perfect seat by the window. You sit down slowly. You place your heavy bag on your lap. The bus starts to move. It drives slowly through the lovely town. You look out the glass window. You see people walking on the sidewalk. You see red cars stopping at the traffic lights. You see a small bakery. The lights inside are warm and yellow. People are standing in line to buy fresh bread. You see a man sweeping the sidewalk. He works slowly. And he works with care. He wants his street to be clean. You see a small child waving from a high window. You smile and wave back. Every time you look, you see beautiful details. Every time you look, you see life happening. The bus goes over a small stone bridge. You look down at the water. The water is very calm and blue. You see 5 white ducks. They swim slowly in a line. You enjoy this peaceful ride. The seat is soft. The bus is warm. The city is busy, but your mind is quiet. You feel ready for your work. You feel ready for your day. Part 3. The Good Work. You step off the warm bus. The street is busy now. You walk toward your workplace. It is a tall, gray building. The windows shine in the morning sun. You see Sarah near the entrance. She's your coworker. She holds a warm cup of tea. She smiles when she sees you. She says, "Morning." You smile back at her. You say, "Good morning, Sarah." You walk inside the building together. The hallway is quiet and clean. The lights are soft. You hear footsteps on the stairs. Someone is walking to their office. The day is starting for everyone. You enter your office room. It feels warm and safe inside. The morning sun comes through the window. It lights up your desk. Your desk is very clean. It is ready for you. You take off your heavy jacket. You hang it on your chair. You place your backpack under the desk. You sit down slowly. You take a deep, quiet breath. You feel calm. You feel ready to work. You turn on your computer. It makes a soft, humming sound. The screen becomes bright. You type your password slowly. You open your email. You see 5 new messages. One message is from your manager. She asks for the morning report. Another message is from a client. He needs some simple help. You read each message with care. You do not rush. You write your replies slowly. You check your spelling. You click the send button. Click. The email is gone. You feel a small sense of success. Your coworker John walks past your desk. He holds a hot cup of coffee. He looks happy. He says, "Big day today." You look up and smile. You say, "Yes, we have many things to do." He laughs and nods his head. He walks to his desk. You open your paper notebook. You look at your daily to-do list. The list is very long today. But you do not feel stressed. You will do one thing at a time. You start with the morning report. You open the report on your screen. You read the first page carefully. You find 2 small mistakes. You fix them quickly. You add some new details. You type slowly and clearly. Your fingers move across the keyboard. Tap, tap, tap. The sound is very peaceful. You add a clear title to the page. You look at the report one more time. Everything looks perfect. You save the file, you send it to your manager. A few minutes later, she replies. She says, "Great work, thank you." You smile at your screen. It feels good to do a good job. Every time you work hard, you feel proud. Every time you finish a task, you feel strong. At 10:30, it is time for a break. You need to rest your eyes. You walk to the small office kitchen. Sarah is already there. She's pouring fresh coffee. The smell is very warm and rich. She offers you a cup. You say, "Thank you, Sarah." Jane walks in with a plate. She brought sweet cookies today. She made them last night. They smell like chocolate and sugar. We all say, "Yum." We sit around a small table. We talk about a funny movie. John joins us. He eats a yellow banana. He tells a silly joke. Everyone laughs together. The room feels very light and happy. After 15 minutes, we clean the kitchen. You wash your cup. You dry your hands. You walk back to your desk. You feel fresh and ready again. You look at the black clock. It is 10:50. You have more work to do. Your phone rings. Ring, ring. You answer it slowly. It is an important client. She has a difficult question. You listen carefully. You take notes on a small pad. You speak slowly and clearly. You explain the answer to her. You help her solve her problem. She says, "Thank you very much." You say, "You're very welcome." Every time you help someone, you feel useful. Every time you speak clearly, you feel confident. You write down your final notes. You organize your files. You check the office calendar. There is a team meeting at noon. You prepare your notes for the meeting. You write down one good question. You feel ready. At 12 o'clock, we meet in the big room. 6 people sit around the long table. Our manager starts the meeting. She talks about our goals. She explains the new project. We all listen carefully. You take notes in your notebook. John asks a good question. Sarah shares a great idea. Jane writes on the big whiteboard. You share your thoughts too. Your manager looks at you and smiles. She says, "Good teamwork, everyone." You feel happy. You feel like part of a team. The meeting ends. You walk back to your desk. It is almost lunchtime now. You feel very hungry. You did your best this morning. It was a good morning of work. Part 4. The shared moments. Your stomach makes a soft, hungry sound. It is finally time for lunch. You stand up from your black chair. You stretch your long arms. You stretch your back. It feels so good to move. You walk to your bag. You take out your lunchbox. The lunchbox is warm. You walk down the quiet hallway to the break room. The break room is bright and cheerful. The room smells like many different foods. Someone is heating hot soup in the microwave. Another coworker is peeling a sweet orange. The orange smell is very fresh. You sit down at the wooden table. Sarah sits right across from you. She has a fresh sandwich. It has green lettuce and red tomatoes. Jane sits next to her. Jane has a bowl of rice and warm chicken. You open your own lunchbox. You have delicious pasta today. You made this pasta last night. It has red tomato sauce and yellow cheese. You also have a small green salad. It looks very healthy. John walks into the break room. He holds a brown paper bag. He looks into his bag. He looks confused. He says, "Oh no, I forgot my fork." We all stop and look at him. Then we start to laugh. John always forgets something. Jane reaches into her bag. She pulls out an extra plastic fork. She gives it to John. John smiles big. He says, "Jane, you saved my life today." We all laugh again. It is a small thing, but it makes everyone happy. You share a smile, you share a laugh, you feel the warmth of friendship. We begin to eat our lunch. For a few minutes, the room is very quiet. Everyone is enjoying their food. The pasta is warm and sweet. The salad is fresh and crunchy. You drink some cool water from your bottle. It feels very refreshing. You look at your coworkers. They are not just people you work with, they are your friends. It feels like a small family. Sarah starts to tell a story. She went to a big music concert last weekend. She says the music was very loud. But she says it was amazing. Jane asks, "What was the name of the band?" Sarah says, "They are called River Sound." John looks up quickly. He says, "I love that band." They talk about their favorite songs. They talk about the guitar player. You listen to them and you smile. You do not know the band, but you love the happy energy. You feel happy because they are happy. Every time you listen, you learn something new. Every time you share, you get closer. You're not alone in this world. After eating, it is time to clean the table. You throw your paper napkin in the bin. You wash your empty plastic container. The soap makes white bubbles. You wipe the table with a clean cloth. John says, "Okay, back to work, everyone." We all make a funny face and laugh. You check your phone before you sit down. You have a new message from your sister. She says, "Do not forget to call Grandma today." You type a quick reply. You say, "Thanks, I will call her after work." You have 20 minutes before you must work again. You decide to go outside. The sun is shining very bright now. The blue sky has no clouds. There is a small green park near the office. You walk there slowly. You see two little kids playing with a red ball. Their father sits nearby. He watches them with a proud smile. You sit down on a warm wooden bench. You close your eyes. You feel the warm sun on your skin. A gentle breeze touches your hair. You hear the leaves whispering in the wind. Birds fly high above the green trees. A woman walks past with her brown dog. The dog sniffs the green grass. A man sits under a big tree. He reads a thick book. You take a very deep breath. The air smells like sweet flowers. You feel incredibly calm. You feel peaceful inside. This small break is a beautiful gift. Every time you sit in nature, you find your peace. Every time you breathe deeply, you find your strength. You check the time on your phone. It is 1:25. It is time to go back inside. You stand up from the bench. You walk back to the tall building. The office is very quiet now. People are sitting at their desks. Some people are typing. Some people are talking in low voices. It is time to focus again. You sit at your clean desk. You feel ready for the afternoon. You open your blue notebook. You look at your daily list. You still have a few tasks. You open a new document on your screen. It is for a new project. You read the first sentence. Then you start to type. Your fingers move quickly now. You work slowly and carefully. You check your work for mistakes. You drink some cool water. The water helps you stay awake. John walks by your desk again. He stops. He says, "Do you want a sweet snack?" You look up and smile. You say, "What do you have?" He opens his hand. He has a small bar of dark chocolate. He gives you a small piece. You take the chocolate. You say, "Thank you so much, John." He says, "No problem at all." He walks back to his desk. The chocolate is very sweet and rich. It gives you a little energy. You feel the kindness of your friend. A simple piece of chocolate can make a big difference. You feel happy. You feel supported. You keep working with a big smile. Part 5. The Return Home. The clock on the wall shows 5 o'clock. Your workday is finally finished. You shut down your computer. The screen goes dark. You stand up and stretch your body. You feel a little tired, but you feel very happy. You did a great job today. You say goodbye to Sarah. You wave to John. You walk out of the tall building. The outside air is much cooler now. The sun is low in the sky. The sky is a soft, warm orange. The clouds move slowly above you. People are walking fast on the street. Everyone is going home. Everyone is tired, but everyone has a destination. You see a woman with heavy shopping bags. You see a man riding a red scooter. You see a happy child running to his mother. You hear a dog barking at the corner. Its owner pats its head. The dog wags its tail. It is a beautiful evening. You walk slowly to the bus stop. The evening bus arrives with a soft sound. The doors open with a quiet hiss. You step inside and greet the driver. You say, "Good evening." He nods his head and smiles. You find a seat by the window. You sit down and rest your head. The bus moves forward. You look out at the evening world. You see the lights of a warm bakery. People are buying sweet cakes and fresh bread. You pass a small flower shop. You see beautiful red and yellow flowers. They look so bright in the evening light. You see a man selling fresh fruit. He has green apples and sweet oranges. He smiles at his customers. The streetlights turn on one by one. The sky is getting dark. You feel a deep sense of peace. Every time you look outside, you see beauty. Every time you watch the world, you feel grateful. Soon, the bus stops at your street. You say thank you to the driver. He says, "Take care." You step off the bus. You walk down your quiet street. The houses have warm lights in the windows. You see a cat sitting on a fence. It watches you walk past. You reach your house. You take out your keys. You unlock the door. You step inside. You are home. The house feels very warm. The air smells wonderful. It smells like hot garlic and fresh rice. Your sister is in the kitchen. She is cutting green vegetables. Your mother is folding clean clothes. She looks up and smiles. She says, "Welcome back." You say, "Thank you, Mom." "I am tired," she says. "Dinner will be ready soon." Your little brother runs to you. He holds a colorful drawing. He says, "Look at my drawing." You look at the picture. It is a drawing of a green tree and a yellow sun. You say, "Wow, this is beautiful." He smiles proudly. He is so happy. You wash your hands with warm water. You walk into the kitchen to help. Your sister stirs a hot pot on the stove. Steam rises into the air. She hums a soft tune. Your mother sets the small table. She places 5 plates. She adds forks and spoons. She lights a small candle. The candlelight is very soft and cozy. Your father comes in from the garden. He has dark soil on his hands. He says the flowers are growing very fast. He washes his hands at the sink. He kisses your mother on the cheek. She smiles. Your little brother brings his toy bear. He asks, Can my bear eat dinner with us? We all laugh. Your mother says, Okay, just for tonight. Your older brother walks in. He is tired from the gym, but he is happy. He drinks a cold glass of water. The food is ready. You all sit down together. You eat fresh rice, warm chicken, and green salad. There is also soft bread and yogurt. Everyone talks at the same time. The room is full of noise. It is full of happy sounds. Your father talks about his work. He finished his tasks early today. Your sister tells a funny story. She helped a lost dog find its owner. She says, The dog followed me for 3 blocks. We all laugh. Your little brother eats his food slowly. He drops some rice on the floor. He says, Oops. You help him clean it up. No one is angry. Everyone just smiles. You feel so loved. You feel so safe. This is your family. Dinner is finished. You help clean the table. You wash the dirty plates. Your sister dries them with a towel. Your brother puts them away. You work together as a team. Your father makes hot tea for everyone. He adds sweet sugar to your mother's cup. She likes her tea sweet. You drink your tea plain. Your brother drinks a glass of white milk. You all sit in the living room. You drink your tea slowly. The television plays soft music in the background. Your mother reads her favorite book. Your father checks the weather on his phone. He says, It might rain tomorrow. Your sister plays with her little cat. The cat runs after a small toy. It hides in a cardboard box. We all laugh. You remember your sister's message. You take out your phone. You call your grandmother. She lives in a different city. She answers the phone quickly. Her voice is very warm and sweet. She says,
Oh, I was just thinking of you.
You feel a warm feeling in your heart. You talk for 10 minutes. You ask about her day. She tells you about her garden. She says, My tomatoes are very big this year. She asks about your job. You say, It is going very well. She says, I am so proud of you. You smile. You feel so happy to hear her voice. Every time you talk to her, you feel loved. Every time you hear her voice, you feel connected. After the call, you want some fresh air. You step outside for a short walk. The night is quiet. You see your friendly neighbor. He's watering his flowers again. He says, Beautiful evening, isn't it? You say, Yes, it is very peaceful. You see kids riding their bicycles. They wear their helmets. They laugh and race each other. Their mother stands nearby. She waves at you. You wave back. The air is cool and clean. You walk back to your house. You feel ready for a quiet night. Part 6. The Quiet Night. The long day is slowly coming to an end. The house becomes very quiet. Your little brother comes to you with a book. He holds a storybook about a small bird. He asks, Will you read me a story? You smile and say, Yes, let us read. You sit beside him on his soft bed. He pulls his warm blanket over his legs. You open the colorful book. You read the words slowly. You read in a very soft, gentle voice. The small bird in the story flies across the blue sky. Your brother listens with wide, happy eyes. Soon, his eyes become heavy. He yawns quietly. He is ready to sleep. You close the book. You whisper, Good night, little brother. He whispers back, Good night. You turn off his small lamp. He closes his eyes and falls asleep. You walk slowly to the bathroom. You brush your teeth one more time. You wash your face with cool water. The water feels very fresh. You dry your face with a clean towel. You look in the mirror. You see a happy, peaceful face. Your sister is still in the living room. She watches her movie quietly. Her cat sleeps next to her. The cat is very warm and still. Your mother walks in with a soft blanket. She covers your sister. Your father turns off his reading lamp. He stretches his arms. He says, "Good night, everyone." You say, "Good night, Dad." You walk into your dark room. You turn on a small, yellow lamp. You check your phone one last time. You have a message from a good friend. The message says, "Sleep well." You smile and reply, "You too." You open your paper notebook. You take your black pen. You write just one simple sentence. Today was a peaceful, beautiful day. You close the notebook. You feel a deep sense of gratitude. Your mind is quiet. Your heart is full. You open the window slightly. The night air is very cool and silent. You look up at the dark sky. The stars are shining brightly. The moon is soft and white. The city is resting now. You hear a dog bark far away. You hear a car drive past slowly. But everything is safe. Everything is calm. You close the window. You lie down on your soft pillow. You pull the warm blanket over your shoulders. You turn off the small lamp. You close your eyes. You are safe. You are warm. You are ready to sleep. You did it. You walked through a whole day. You listened. You spoke. And you practiced. That is real progress. Every time you practice, you get better. Every time you listen, you grow stronger. Remember, a simple day is a beautiful day. Your normal life has so much power. Tomorrow, when you wake up, look for the small things. Look at the morning sky. Smile at your neighbor. Enjoy your warm food. Be thankful for your family and friends. You are doing great, and you are growing every single day. Thank you for listening to this story with me today. If you feel peaceful, please like this video. Come back tomorrow for more calm stories. Keep practicing, keep believing in yourself, and have a beautiful night. Goodbye for now.